I started Collabits because I have always struggled to get my students to engage properly with the content on Keats, on Moodle, that normally they download that content, but they don't tend to meet there and discuss and have debates or ask questions about the content they're accessing of the lessons. So I wanted the students to have more interaction with me and with their peers of all the content that we teach in the lesson. I also wanted a space where I could organize all of the content that we have discussed in the lessons and some of the contributions that students make during the lesson. We normally didn't have a place to save it and save it in a meaningful way where that content relates to all the content of the lesson. So we created this space, this learning space, which is a board where you can relate all the content that belongs to the lesson. And the students have full access to that board. They can interact in the board, they can ask questions to each other, they can flag up if they are not understanding something. So it becomes like a lively space.
Collabits is a really great example of a researcher using their disciplinary background and also their work with students to address a problem. And thinking about how they create a collaboration space that's digital, that speaks to the ways in which people work now, is really exciting. The fact that the researcher as well has created a separate entity, a separate company in order to facilitate this is also very exciting.
The students really love it. I mean, I've been doing surveys about, whether they wanted to use it. I mean, typically, all the survey that I do, more than 90% of the students say they wanted to use Collabits to some of the lessons or all of the lessons. It gives them a lot of power in the lesson because they can access all of the content with one click. They can also see how the lesson is mapped out. The students can always say at a click, go back to see how each of the past lessons unfolded, like lessons that happened a month ago, 2 months ago. You just with a click, you go there and see, oh, I remember that someone made that comment. And in addition to that, I can still interact with it if I want to. So it's always those boards are live and accessible to all the students. It's really important that the students can also share what they do. So during the lessons, they can take their mobiles, for example, take pictures, make videos, and share all of that content on the board. So that becomes part of the lesson. It's not just that it's my content that I shared with the students, but it's students' content too. In one word, it enables the lecturers to get the students to learn in a more collaborative way.